three. What are we doing? Oh, first week. 3, 2, 1. Well, it is time for a little bit more Warren's wisdom. It's been a while, Coach.
It's been a while,
Yeah.
taking me time to build up my wisdom a little bit.
Okay, good. And now we're going to get some of it.
Yes, sir.
Coach Warren joins us now. He's going to join us every week to talk about high school, college, pro, whatever we feel like talking about. And this week it is game week for the high schools and college teams. What is week one like?
It's crazy. Optimism's running high. Everybody's undefeated. The coaches have a million things to do before the first game. But behind the scenes, I guarantee you, they're really crossing all the T's and dotting all I's, getting ready to play really well in that season opener.
Nervous, or are they excited, or is there too much to do for any of that?
There's too much to do to be nervous, but they are excited. This is what you worked for from the very last day of last year when the season ended for, whenever it ended for whoever, till right now. And this is what all that planning's for, and all the hard work your kids have been through. So it's an exciting time.
Is it the best week?
I think so. I really do. I think there's a lot of energy that goes into it. You're ready to get into that game week routine and all that other stuff that you have to do to get ready, two-a-days, physicals, school openings, all that stuff. You know, you got it behind you now and you can just go play football.
Okay, so the high school football season starts on Friday. The college season starts Thursday when McMurray is at home. All right, that's the sports. Let's go back to the desk. Okay, that's one. And this one will be real quick. Abilene High, Cooper, White.
Okay.
All right, in 3, 2, 1. It's Monday. That means it is time for a little bit more Warren's wisdom. Coach Warren is back with us again this year. He says he has more wisdom and a little bit more stored up from last year. Let's talk about the three schools here in Abilene, the high schools. Starting with Abilene High, what do you see?
You know, they've got a lot of questions to answer, but they've got a lot of people coming back from last year. They had to play so many young kids because of so many major injuries that a lot of those kids are back. But there's a quarterback battle going on over there, and that's going to make a big difference. Got a lot of kids back on defense that played last year, so I expect the defense to start out really, really strong. And as the offense continues, down that path, they'll get better and better.
The Cooper Cougars, what do you see there?
Well, you know, a little bit of change over the summer. You know, Coach Mavis is out, Coach Rowan is there, which there's a good bit of familiarity there. Plus the fact you lost 3 really, really productive players on the offensive side of the football for those guys. So there'll be some growing pains for them early. I know they've got good players in place. I know their program's in place, and Coach Rowan won't change a whole lot of that. So I expect for them to grow into their roles a little bit and be successful by the time district rolls around.
And then finally, the Wiley Bulldogs, they have finally moved up to Class 5A.
Well, they don't have a new coach. They haven't had a new coach for, what, 4 decades now. The old guy's still heading it up out there.
Yeah.
So he's got it figured out, and they'll be ready to roll. They've got a really tough non-district schedule, just like Coach Sandifer always does. His kids will be ready to play. Stepping up a classification, I don't think is going to be that big a deal for them once the speed of the game a little bit changes against some of their preseason opponents. But once they get into district play, I don't think there's any doubt that they will compete for a district championship.
All right, the high school football season starts on Friday. Thanks, Coach Warren, for coming in again tonight. That's all we've got. Let's go back to the desk.